Welcome to my laundry room. Today, we're going to be doing some laundry together. How does that sound? Sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Well, some of you may think so and some may not. That's okay. It's still a very important skill to learn. So here's what we're going to do. Today, we're going to do our whites, which whites is a type of clothes that are what color? White. So it's only the white clothes that we're going to sort out. Now the first step in laundry is to sort your clothes by color. This makes it so that your clothes don't change color. So if you have a white shirt and you put it with a red shirt, the white shirt will become a pink shirt. And unless that's what you're going for, it's not so fun when you go to put on your white shirt and you end up with a pink shirt. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. So, the first step is to sort the colors from the non-colors. The ones that are white, or generally kind of white, or you don't really care if they're white anymore or not, but they become more white after you do the laundry. So like this brown shirt that I'm wearing will not go in with the whites because I like it brown. I want to keep it brown. So I'm going to put it in a different load of laundry. Today we're just going to do the whites. It's kind of a different way to do any of the other kinds of laundry. You don't do all of your laundry at once, only by color. So what I have already done is put together my white load. So what we're going to do is put these white clothes and towels and washcloths and things into the washing machine. And here's my washing machine. Your washing machine may look a little different. It may open to the front. It may open in a different kind of way. But this is how a lot of washing machines open from the top. There's a lid on the top. And so what we're going to do is put all of these white clothes inside the washing machine. So here we go. We're dumping the white clothes. Now this is a laundry bag. Maybe you keep your laundry in a basket. Sometimes when I'm sorting it out, I just put it into the bag. It makes it a little bit easier to lift it up and put it in there. So we're going to get it in there and make sure, oh, I found a green thing. That doesn't belong in there. That could get us into a lot of trouble. If we accidentally wash something in there with a color, it could turn all the whites a different color instead of it being all white like you want your clothes to be white, and now all of a sudden they're green. So that was my mistake. Glad I caught that. So this is another thing that different families have in different kind of ways. Some families will use this kind of soap. This is a powder soap. I'll show you a little bit what that looks like in there. Oops, spilled some. It's all right. So it comes with a little scoop and has what's a powder inside a box. And that's a really common way. I've done my laundry a lot that way. We obviously still use that around here. What I prefer to use, what's kind of easier if you're just starting out too, and plus me, I don't do all of the laundry, but what I like to use when I do laundry is this liquid soap. And it comes in a bottle. This happens to be Arm & Hammer with OxyClean, all kinds of good stuff. And so when you're using this, you just use the cap that it comes with. The powder actually has a little scoop, and you can just scoop that in there and spread it around. But I'm going to use this liquid soap today. So I'll show you. You just put it into the cup right here, and you pour, oops, spilled a little bit there. Just pour it up to the top, or if there's a line inside, it'll show you the line. So once you got it poured, I'll show you the next step. So we got our white clothes inside the washing machine, and now we're going to pour our liquid soap, and we're just going to pour it all around in there. Shake it out. You want as much soap as you possibly can, well, get out of the cup. It's still going to stick around in there, but that's okay. We don't need every single drop in there. Put that back on there. All right, so we've poured our soap all over our white clothes in the washing machine, and now we got to do the next step, which is to add bleach. You may recognize Clorox's label. Maybe you don't use Clorox at your house, but we use it at our house. And it is killing 99.9% of germs, and it's good for making white clothes white again. Now the thing about bleach, you have to be very careful when you're pouring it and don't spill, because it will make clothes that you don't want to be white will make them white whether you want them to or not. So we're going to pour this carefully into the cup. Should go up to the mark there. And then we're going to pour that into, if your washing machine has a liquid bleach thing area, you could pour it in there, or some people will pour it directly into the washing machine with the clothes. I'm pouring it into the little place that it's made for. All right, we've got the soap into our white clothes. We've got the liquid bleach into the liquid bleach area, or you might have poured the liquid bleach right into the clothes. Now it is time to close it up. And this is where it's going to be probably different than your house, but this is how my washing machine works. As you turn it on, it makes that wonderful noise, and you're actually going to turn it to where it will probably have a setting that says whites, because it's made to clean clothes differently for whites. And so for mine, all you have to do is press start, and it gets started. And it looks like it's going to be about an hour, so we'll let that run, and we'll come back. So it's been an hour. Our washing machine is done, and what we have in here now are clean clothes, but they are wet. Maybe you can't see it, but I can feel it when I touch the clothes. It's like, oh, they're slightly wet. So what we need to do is put them into the dryer. This is the dryer. And you can know it's a little bit different because it has different kinds of controls on it. And inside, it usually opens in the front like this. Inside looks quite a bit different. So this is the dryer. And what's going to happen is we're going to put the wet clothes inside the dryer. But before we do that, we're going to check to make sure that it doesn't have any lint in the lint trap. This is what my lint trap looks like. Yours may be inside the dryer, sometimes right in the bottom part. But what we got to do is clean out all this lint. So all of this stuff is from the last time we used the dryer. And all you do is just sort of scoop it out of there. It usually comes in a pretty clean sheet. It's clean clothes and clean fuzz and lint from your clothes. And you just put this in the trash. I have a trash can over there. And then you put the dryer, the lint trap back in. That's how ours works. Like I said, yours may work differently. So we've got our clean clothes in the washing machine. We need to move them to the dryer. So we're just going to pull them out. Like I said, usually the dryer is a front loading kind of thing. And you just toss them in there. While you're tossing them in there, sometimes it's helpful to shake it out a little bit. Some people like to do that. It makes it go a little bit faster when it's drying time. Especially if it's towels. I got a lot of towels here, and they're going to be something that it's nice to shake them out, but, you know, not necessary 100%. So you put all of your wet clothes into the dryer, and we didn't have a huge load, but that's about as much as you want to put into your dryer usually at any time. And then what everybody likes to have in there, if you have them, these are dryer sheets. Some people have other kinds of ways that they put fabric softener kind of thing. It just makes your clothes smell nice. I like to put in a few, at least 3 or 4. And you got to kind of open them up and then throw them in there. And then you close the door. So we got all of our clothes inside of the dryer. And now we're going to need to dry them. The first thing we do is turn on the machine, which mine works this way. You push that button, it makes that lovely noise. Yours may work a little bit differently. You change the control to what I set mine at is normal, because it's just sort of normal clothes. And then what I do is you push the start button, and it should get started. Looks like it'll go for about 45 minutes, 43 minutes to be exact. And then our clothes will be nice and dry. We'll be back then. Welcome back. Looks like it's been about 45 minutes, like I said, and the dryer is all done. It stopped making its noises and doing its things, and there was a little timer or alarm thing that went off Maybe your dryer has that, maybe it doesn't. Either way, when it stops doing its thing and making noise and sounding like it's working, that means it's all done, and you can open it up and check out what's going on inside. It looks like it's some nice, fresh and clean laundry, and it's oh so warm and so nice. Now, there's a whole other thing that you're supposed to do is fold. I'm going to do that in another video. So keep watching for those kind of next steps for what to do with your laundry, but at least we got through the washing and the drying. So next time I'll show you how to fold some laundry. So stay home, stay safe. See you next time.